All right, you guys, here we are with some F150 content, baby. All right, well, I'm gonna start doing the suspension. I got the ridetech stuff. Um, Everything looks like it's there. Yeah, it's going. I mean, I'm barely in the beginning stages, but it'll get there. I got all the stuff set up. I pretty much, I mean, I've been researching enough, and it won't be a bad install, but just have to be careful doing it by myself. So, easy money. All right, y'all. Finally cut this fucking bolt. Oh man, it was a bitch, bro. Yeah, it's kind of tight to get a sawzall. I know people do it, but I just went and got an angle grinder. I said, fuck it. But yeah, there it is. Time to proceed. All right, guys. So as of right now, I have the left side leaf spring off. I will start assembling, putting brackets on. Yeah, it's going. Got the other side off. Yeah, it's looking good so far. We'll need another jack because you do want to support where the drive shaft meets the diff. So before I actually start bringing it up, we will have to address that. I'll probably use the jack from the one that's in the cab. So yeah, as you can see here, I went with the 4.8. I kind of felt like 5.5 was a little too low for me. I mean, I was even considering 4.2, but that's okay. Um, but yeah, this is how the bracket goes. Luckily, I didn't have to trim anything, at least not on my truck. I don't know, I heard it varies, but yeah, I'll keep going. All right, guys, finishing up the left side. This is pretty much how the bracket goes. Always mark your leaf spring. Yeah, I had to do research. One of the biggest videos that helped me was the guy from Texas 93 Racing. Oh man, that guy's, he gave me enough and the instruction manuals, but I was missing some. I guess ridetech probably did not send them. Not sure, but I'm gonna go ahead and lower the truck and torque those bolts. Yeah, I'm not getting any weird noises. First test drive with the rear done. About to take it back right now and do the fronts. Catch you guys later. All right, got my truck on jackstands on the front. Rear is done, so it's all good there. I'm just putting these coilovers together, and I will be finishing this saw. I don't know, maybe later today, possibly tomorrow. Right now I'm watching the USA World Cup game, but yeah, it's looking good. Everything's here now. I was initially missing some pieces. I was missing the top brackets for the coilover kit that mount to the top hats, and I was missing the spanner wrench and the spacers for the coilovers. But all here now, ridetech, they work really fast actually. Respond like right away, and you know they ship my parts out like what, next day or 2 day. You know, so yeah, shout out to them. All right, guys. All right, I'm doing the right side right now. I got all the tie rod off. I got this off. I do suggest you guys use a jack to bring this up when you're ready to remove this bolt, because it will fly. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward. No tie rod. Just have to be real careful to loosen up all these lines. I'm gonna try to do it with the caliper on. Remove the strut. Usually, I don't know, people like to be careful. Take off the caliper. I will be taking off this 13 millimeter to loosen up the axle and have enough room to remove the strut. You got Buster Henry right there. Watching a couple videos. Hey. Chilling. Okay, a very important note, guys, is that this is, I'm guessing, the ABS sensor. I'm not 100% sure, but there is a, like, I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a way to remove this. You obviously have to take off the calipers and the rotors. I did it the lazy way. I just removed the zip ties and, you know, pretty much made sure that it was never binding. These don't really bind, so if you want to do it the lazy way, that's one way to do it without having to remove calipers and rotors, etc. But yeah, other than that, you take off your axle, like I said, from 13 millimeter down there. And once the axle comes off, you'll have enough space to remove this fucking big ass bitch. And yeah, next thing is remove the upper control arm, put the new one on, put the new coilover, and reassemble. And not that bad, guys. All right, guys, here we go. Yes, sir. Everything's on. Everything's on right now. Obviously, need to tighten everything up, but it's coming along, baby. Almost done. Can't wait to get this thing back on the road. All right, all done. This is the only one you don't torque down until you are on the ground. So everything else can be tightened up. There she is, boys. All said and done. Took her out for a drive. Yeah, no vibrations, no nothing. Yeah, really happy with the outcome. Nice and even all around.